Hi, boys and girls. So today we're going to talk about our state reports and what you need to do to get those completed. It should be a fun project. It's going to be way easier than the essays that we did last week. And you have a choice. You can either make a poster or a digital presentation. The informational poster would have to have some pretty high quality drawings on it, and you would also need to be printing out pictures of various things. So, just so you know, or you can make a Google Slides presentation. So you just need to choose one of the 50 states to do your report on. A few people have asked if they can do Antarctica or France. Those are actually other areas outside of the United States. So you can't do another country or another region. It has to be something within the 50 United States. So here are the things that you are going to include in your poster or your Google Slides. You're going to put the state bird, the name and the picture of the bird. You're going to include the state flower, also the name and picture. You need a map of the state. You need a capital city marked on the map. You need to describe the weather in your state during different seasons. You need to have a drawing or a printed picture of the state flag. If you're doing a Google slide, I do want you to find the state song and go ahead and find a video clip of the song and paste it into your presentation. So there's some information at the end of this lesson about how to add videos to your Google Slides. Another option is you can hold down the control key and the K key at the same time, and that will add an option of adding a link. You also need the name and photo of the current governor of your state. And you need the names of a few famous people from the state and why, a description of why they're famous. One or two silly laws from your state. For example, Minnesota. In Minnesota, there's a law that says you may not throw turkeys or chickens in the air with the intent to catch them. So I guess you can't juggle with chickens. If that's something you love doing, don't move to Minnesota. In Connecticut, it's illegal to use silly string except in the privacy of your own home. And in Illinois, you cannot fall asleep in a cheese shop. I wonder what would happen if you did fall asleep in the cheese shop. You're also going to put the date that your state acquired statehood and also the order in which it became a state. You can put a few important dates in your state's history and why they were important. And you can name at least 3 places that someone could visit if they were to go to your state and why they would want to. So these are attractions, maybe like in California, one attraction might be Disneyland, another might be Yosemite National Park, another might be Sunset Beach right here in Watsonville. So you can choose whichever things interest you in your state that you think would be good attractions for people to visit. And you're also going to tell a little bit about the geography of your state. So that includes the area, which is the size of the state in miles, if it has rivers, lakes, mountains, etc., famous landmarks, and national parks. So one option is to add short videos of the animals in the state, of the people in the state, or the landscape or attractions. So for example, in California, it might be a video of people taking a ride at Universal Studios or exploring a cave or hiking in a national park. So don't put any super long videos, but really make sure you do get creative and take the time to make your poster or your presentation visually stunning. Be careful about the choices that you make. Don't just pick any random picture, but really pick one that's beautiful. And play around with your fonts and with your background colors. So I'm going to go over a little bit how to make a Google Slides presentation and how to add photos and that kind of stuff. I also have a little instructional here about how to add videos to your presentation. So if you are on your Google slide and you know how to do that, and you want to add a video on a certain page, you would just go up to the menu that says Insert. And at the top, it would say View, Insert, Slide, Format, Arrange. Click on Insert and then click on the button that says Video. After you've done that, you can go to the Search tab and you can search on YouTube for a video that you could say, for example, Texas animals. And you could look for a video of some animals in Texas. By clicking on the video player beside each of the results of your search, you can watch the video and go through those results and pick the one that best suits your presentation. So don't just click on something without previewing it and put it into your presentation. You really want to look at a couple of different videos, make sure that they're appropriate, and that you viewed the whole video and that it would work well in your presentation. And then you can click select at the bottom to insert it into your slide. Okay, so now I'm going to get out of this screen and I'm